Hey guys, Roxy Sims here, and I have another speed build for you today. Today I am building a bowling alley to go in the brand new Discovery University world of BRITECHESTER. Now, this won't be as obvious to those of you watching this at some point in the future. Hi future people! But those of you watching this right as I publish this video might have noticed that Discovery University hasn't even come out yet. And you are very right, you observant fellow you. But because of the multiple leaks, we have known about this pack for forever. And I just literally can't wait to build for this pack any longer. I can't. I'm way too excited and way too impatient. And so instead of waiting like a sane person, I am building this bowling alley anyway. But I did make sure to study like what we know about the world of BRITECHESTER, and I made sure to build in that style. Like that world has major English vibes, so I went with that, and I made sure to decorate this place in a very university style, and so I think it'll fit right in style-wise. The thing is, though, is that we don't even know the lot sizes yet. So, I don't even know if this will fit, to be honest. But I used a 30 by 20 lot because I think we have that size in every world. Maybe if it's not in every world, it's in most worlds. So, it's gotta fit, right? It might. I have my fingers crossed that it will fit. But if for some reason it doesn't fit, then I will modify it so that it does. And I'm going to update this build anyways when Discovery University comes out, just so that it has the real like school flags and stuff like that in it. So, if it doesn't fit when I'm doing the other updates to it, I will modify it to fit the lot that BRITECHESTER has. I am very excited to learn more about the world of BRITECHESTER. The sim gurus have been pretty tight-lipped about it. They haven't really, I don't think they've been answering as many questions as they normally would, and I don't know why, but it's definitely made me very anxious to learn more about it. Not too long, we will have the live stream about the pack, so I'm counting down the days to that because this is the most excited I've been for pack in quite a while. And I've actually heard that a lot across the Sims community that wow, it's finally happening. So I'm very excited for that live stream to learn a little bit more about it. I don't know what to expect for the lots. I don't know how they're going to work. SimGuru Frost did say that there will be a few empty lots that we can build on. So, that's good. And hopefully my bowling alley will have somewhere to go. But yeah, I'm just so dang curious. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about what I was going for with this bowling alley. I was going for, like I said earlier, a very English style. And so I looked up some bars that are in England, ones that were in more of a city type setting. And I kind of just took all those styles of all those bars and melded them into one to make this one bar/bowling alley. And I kind of styled this building to where it was only a bar at first. This bar was built long ago, way before there were bowling alleys, and then they've just converted it into a bowling alley at some point in history, as something to do for the nearby college students. Honestly, that's mostly how I build everything. I like old buildings, and so even whenever I'm putting in one of the more modern things, like a bowling alley, I still like to put it in kind of an old building, and that is what I'm going for, especially in the world of BRITECHESTER. It feels like that is a really old school, And so I think pretty much anything that I'm going to put in there, I want it to feel very old as well. And that probably is some of the builds that I make there will be updated, have been updated through the years, and then probably some not so much. And as you can probably tell, I'm building this in Windenburg because what we saw of BRITECHESTER, it's very Windenburg-like. Gave me major Windenburg vibes for sure. So, the time being, if I build any university builds, it's gonna probably be here. But hopefully I will have the willpower and the patience to just wait until the pack comes out. I know. But what is kind of upsetting a little bit is that I'm actually going on a camping trip the day after this pack comes out. It was planned long ago. I can't change it now. And, people have gotten off of work. So I won't even get to... I'll probably be able to build one, maybe two things in the day that I will have it before my camping trip if I'm not spending that whole time getting ready for the camping trip. So, oh man, that's going to be agony because that's going to be days that I will be out in the wilderness without my brand new expansion pack that I'm so excited for. I mean, I do have a laptop and the campsite that I'm going to does have electricity. So technically, I could bring my laptop and play The Sims while I'm on my camping trip, but morally, I can't do that. It's against my morals, against my religion, to bring my laptop and play my video game while I'm camping. I can't do that. That's against the rules. So even though I technically could, I can't bring myself to do it. And plus, everyone that I'm with would give me so much crap for that. I know they would. So I'm just gonna force myself to wait. And it's gonna be hard, but, I will be brainstorming the whole time that I'm in the wilderness because I'll have plenty of time to do that. Is it really even camping if you bring your laptop and use it while you're out in the woods? I mean, does that even count anymore? I wouldn't even get a campsite with electricity if I had a choice. But all the campsites have electricity whenever it's in, November. At this campground anyways, because I live in the Midwest and it gets really cold in November. And, so I know a lot of the campgrounds around this area will close off their campsites that don't have electricity. Because most of the time when you're camping in November, you're going to be doing it in a camper or an RV. But no, I'm lost my mind and I'm going to be doing it in a tent. Wish me luck. It's going to be freezing probably. But I don't know, I'm kind of interested in roughing it a little bit. Although, I'm not going to lie, I'm totally bringing a heater. No doubt about that. I'm bringing one just in case. I got like a brand new sleeping bag that's rated for like really, really cold temperatures. And I'm going to make sure that I'm warm because I don't like being really cold when I'm sleeping especially. But man, you guys, I'm going to be freezing. It's going to be fun though. Not everyone enjoys camping. I like camping. It's been a few years since I've been able to go camping. And mostly I always do it in the summer when it's so hot. The Midwest is crazy. It gets so hot in the summer and so cold in the winter. It's extreme weather, I would say. But yeah, this is going to be one of the only times I'll be camping in cold. I've camped in cold one other time, and it was actually really, really fun. Because then you really enjoy being around the campfire. You have a campfire whenever it's 100 degrees out. You don't want to be anywhere near that. So I'm going to have lots of fun, making my coffee in my percolator. And I'm going to make some potato soup. And we're going to hang out around the campfire a lot. So I'm pretty excited, you guys. Because of the camping, I guess I should mention that unfortunately I won't be able to get my first Discovery University build out as quickly as I would like. So, just warning you guys, I will do my best to get it out just as soon as possible, but just give me a little time while I am out in the woods. But I'll come back and I'll have plenty of ideas, and I'll probably have built something in that first day that I have it, but I'll still need to, edit the video, do the voiceover and all of that stuff, so bear with me. In the meantime, though, while we are waiting for the game to come out, for the expansion to come out, you guys should totally comment on this video and let me know what university type things you would like for me to build. About a year ago, I would say a year and a half ago, I built some dorm rooms. So I built a really filthy dorm room. I built a dorm room for a geek to live in, and then I built an artsy dorm room for an art student to live in. And so I've already had those types of dorm rooms, and I'm finding it kind of hard to decide on which kind of dorm rooms I want to build. So I want to know what ones you guys are interested in seeing, and also just what other types of lots that you want to see. Like I said earlier, SimGuru Frost said there'll be a couple of lots that are just free to build on, so I might do a cafe, a college student cafe, a place to hang out and work on your homework. That would be cool, but yeah, I'm totally open to suggestions. As you probably already noticed, I wanted to style this place in a really university type of way. I wanted this place to be very obviously a college student hangout. So I have the flags everywhere. There's sports memorabilia type of stuff, and I want it to be all about university. And that's probably going to be everything I build in BRITECHESTER. Have the two different university flags and colors and all of that. This is definitely leaning more towards the BRITECHESTER University rather than Foxbury Institute. So that I went with all green and gold because that is their colors, and their mascot is the dragon. So you might have noticed I put a couple little dragons here and there because we do have a wood carving of a dragon, so I use that in a couple different places. I also went pretty traditional with the furnishings and the decorations because, again, I wanted it to be really BRITECHESTER, as in the university, not the town. And, I think that's a pretty traditional type of school rather than Foxbury, because that one is really modern. BRITECHESTER way more traditional. So that is the style I went for in this. If I happen to build a Foxbury Institute kind of hangout, that one's going to be way more modern as opposed to this. Which school is going to be the first one that you guys go to? As you might have guessed from this video, BRITECHESTER University all the way for me. That is the one that I'm way more inclined to go to, at least first. I think I'll try out both of them, but this is the first one that I want to do. I want a Harvard type of university experience for my sim. And because, I don't know, that one seems way more out of reach for me in real life. I mean, I probably could never get into Harvard, of course. But more of what I mean is that I live in a small town in the middle of the United States, and we do not have universities as old as Harvard or BRITECHESTER or anything like that. Mostly all the colleges that we have around here are very new. Some pretty modern, but mostly just really new. So, this kind of college is way out of reach for me. So I think that's why I'm leaning way more towards BRITECHESTER. I tried to put lots of things to do in this bar bowling alley, have the little arcade section. I have some of the game tables here and there. And in this upstairs, I'm also putting, as you can tell right here, I'm putting in like the owner's office and then a storage room. And then upstairs, I don't film me furnishing the upstairs because that added like way more time to this video. And but upstairs, I am making 2 apartments. So if you wanted to, you could live here. You obviously, can't technically have both, have a functioning bar and live upstairs, but, you can choose one or the other. I just don't like, if I can avoid it, I don't like having just fully empty floors. So, a lot of times if I have that space, I'll go ahead and put apartments up there, which I think is a pretty realistic thing to have in one of those upper floors of a building like this. And I do have pictures of it coming up in the end here, so you will see the pictures of the apartments. And guys, we are getting really close to the end of this video. I just want to thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope to talk to you all again very soon. Bye, everybody.